Forever, but we're finally here. Shadows over Loathing. New game. What the? Newspaper head. WASD Moving Company. It's how you move. This would probably be useful information if you could see it. You can't see anything interesting in that direction. Actually, you can't see anything at all with this magazine stuck to your face. Wait, hang on. Can I get run over by a car immediately? Ouch! Oh god, game over already. Jeez, we're already into it. A diner. It smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully you don't have a no shirt, no shoes, magazine stuck to your face, no service sign posted. Go inside. The Nightingale Diner. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. You shouldn't bother anybody until you get this magazine off your face. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. There's some kind of big glass metal box here, but you can't actually see what it is. I'm not talking to you until you wipe that luck off your face. The copy of Look magazine that's stuck to your face. Bathroom's in the back. She points over to the right. It's right as you know. Oh, we still got meat. Still got meat. Inventory. Oh. Miller the Warbler. A familiar. When you were 4 years old, Miller flew in your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Hang on, I have to take this picture. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. I should get this out that I am actually live right now. So let me go ahead and whoop, that's the wrong site. Okay. Okay. Sorry, a couple more places I gotta put this real quick. Okay, and back to the game. So, Miller the Warbler. Okay, your luggage. Everything you own is in this trunk, including your portable carpet steamer. Unpacking at a diner seems like a bad idea. Okay. It's the bathroom, probably. You blunder your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. You stare into the mirror, revealing my face. Jeez. I'll probably just stick with that. There you are. Oh, they've got one of those new meat-operated multi-selection phonographs, or jukeboxes as kids call them. Neat. Oh, there's something in the coin return. There's meat. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of them is. The way these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk and their dresses that don't even cover their ankles. It's scandalous, and those dances they do, flailing around like I don't know what. I'd have thought Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no, sir. Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there. These newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. You're supposed to be drinking decaf. A couple of young women are chatting breezily over coffee. Hey, Mac. What town is this? Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie. Are you two traveling? Yeah, Ocean City turning into a real sawmill. So we boost their jelly beans breezer for a weekend whirl to the hot potato. Oh, Bushwa, you make it sound like we went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Jeez, I'm pretty sure I'm only 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a canceled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. This man is concentrating very hard on his coffee. Hey there, is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Ooh, what do you think? I think it is a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well, it's not for everybody, I suppose. Yeah, I'll have another one after this, though. And then maybe every morning for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. Okay, well, that was fun. Well, now, you look much better. I'm Ethel. I'm Irvin. Edmund. Wolfons. Enter a different first name. Alright, well. Hi, I'm Okami. Okami who? Ward, Hayes, Surtur, or a different last name. A heck of a last name, so. Okami Thorak Junat. Pleased to meet you, Okami Thorak Junat. What can I get you? Can I get a cup of coffee? You sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state. If I may say so myself, that'll be one me. Great. Let's go, please. Ethel pours you a steaming hot cup of fresh black Java. Diner coffee. A paper cup of fresh black coffee. It smells better than any coffee you've ever had on this trip. Anything else on? Does bus to Ocean City pick up here? It sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I got a letter from him. He wants me to help him with something. That's reason, hon. But it's somebody else's reason. What's your reason? Ethel locks eyes with you. I just really want to help. Your uncle must be pretty important to you. Of course he is. He's family after all. Aw, what's your uncle's name? Murray. She smiles. Murray's one lucky guy. Big hearts. You've got a big heart, which stores both a lot of love and a not insignificant amount of extra blood. Aw. Smile and leave. Me only, no credit. You were just in there a few seconds ago. If you go in again, people will think you're weird. Some petty vandal has scratched the name Dan Bob into the surface of this table. This case contains 3 pies, which is exactly 3 pies more than you can afford. Nothing just now, thanks. Go outside and wait for it. Prologue. You pull out the letter you got from your Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, co-owner of Murray's Antiques, 111 Pluckett Street, Ocean City. Dear Okami, I hope this letter finds you well, and I hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need help. I need the help of your adventuresome spirits. Come to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you are able. Please. Your uncle, Murray. That's a clown! Haha, we swapped places. You're just about to go mad from the monotony of this ride, when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. You look out the window, expecting to see the lights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead, an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. What this bus lacks in comfort, it makes up for in unreliability. Drink red cola. Protect your family. Probably should ask the bus driver what's going on instead of just wandering off aimlessly into the night. What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City. Nope. Sorry about this, but we're out of gas. Ah, jeez. You didn't fill up before we left? I filled up the bus, but the trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas. He hands you an empty gas can. Plus 1 additional can. You got an item. Empty gas can. It's a crude device, but it beats keeping your gas loose on the ground. Swell. Why do I have to go and get it? Well, I'd go for myself, except for 2 reasons. Those being... Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for this bus, and I gotta keep an eye on it. And secondly, because of my leg. What's wrong with your leg? It's attached to a fella that doesn't want to go wandering around in the rain at night. Well, alright then. Guess I haven't got much choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least? This is a left-handed umbrella. I am left-handed, as it happens. But you aren't registered to my umbrella insurance. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use. Though. Good luck. Thanks. An old billboard from before the war. Ah! Bruh. Dude. Now with extra lead. There's a little bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose to it. The pump is full of water instead of gas. This gas pump is empty. Seems like just yesterday that gas only cost 6 and 15 slash 64 meat a gallon. Those were the times. Is that supposed to be like $6.17 a gallon? The station seems to have run out of service. Oh, cheese loaf. Ew. Nobody in their right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Cheese loaf. A box of cheese loaf brand pasteurized spreadable cheese food product. Modern technology has done some extremely revolting things. They're either out of postcards or all scenery here is invisible. There's an old baseball bat leaning against the wall here. Grab it. Baseball bat. A classic Dirtwater slugger. With this, you can either take somebody out to the ball game or just take them out. I like that I have a big heart. I'm so sorry. hello. Oh. Okay. Inventory. Baseball. Okay, auto-equipped baseball cap. Can I open this now? Huh. Empty oil cans. A whole pyramid of them. The sign says employee only. Are you an employee? Well, no. Well, since this place is out of business, it probably won't hurt anything if you go back there, I guess. Thank you. If a broken radio can still be considered nice, this is a pretty nice radio. A desk, presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. 4 of the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The 5th one is locked. The shelf smells like axle grease and old paints, probably because that's what's on it. The shelf is lined with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads. You don't have any use for them, though. The shelf is full of old personnel files. Each object that you examine on the shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. This looks like a control for the car lift. Nothing happens. It must not have power. The old flivver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. A big tool chest, but all the good tools have already been stolen. As advertised, this box containing one fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. Must be one around here somewhere. Oh, maybe the stand clear of lift before operating, Steve. You really want to know the story behind this sign. Look for a fuse. You dig through the boxes and find a single unblown fuse. It's weird that they call this a fuse when the whole point of it is to split apart if something goes wrong. Before I do that, let me... Finnegan's optional boxing gym. You don't have to fight if you don't want to. Good to know it's not compulsory. Oh, hello. A miserable-looking hitchhiker standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there. Her head slowly turns to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? I need to get to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? I'm Okami. Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia. Although, I admit, the circumstances aren't great. So, what's in Albany? Do you have family there? No, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Okay, that's fair. Do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there before. Well, okay then. How about this rain, huh? Lydia looks very slightly surprised and glances around slowly. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. What a night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. I get the feeling that you aren't much of a noticer. Well, anyway. Seen any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. Oh, that's a classic. What did you think? It was very scary. I liked it. I prefer comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, The Cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. Read any good books lately? I read The Invisible Man. It was really good. Oh yeah, H.G. Wells is great. Have you read his new one? The War in the Air? I didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forgot the name, but it was terrible. His early works are his best, like The Time Machine. I love that one. Yeah, I love that one. I'm glad we were able to find something we could connect on, Lydia. So, um, um, okay, bye. Good luck. This field is extremely corny. That's a bad joke. Hey, I want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence that y'all barged into. Oh, geez, sorry. Everything's so desolate outside, I guess I just assumed the place was abandoned. Well, come morning, you'll be alright. So you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Okami Thorak Junon. Howdy, Okami. I'm Elias. Elias Chekhov. Make yourself a home. Look around. Bears. Are these boxes really full of bears? Nah, those boxes are canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels, is all. You want a can? I got one left that didn't fit. Bibson's extra sweet pears. Increase your mescality by 1 until you eat something else. Oh, hang on. It's a weird device on top of this box. Ask Elias about it. What's this funny looking thing? That's a duck call. Oh, what's it for? It's for calling ducks. Oh, fun. Used to be. Don't work anymore on account of being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. Bunch of spiders got in there, and that sounds all scary when you blow it. I see. If you want it, it's yours. You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about the spiders. Oh, that's a bonus right there. A haunted duck call, offhand item. You're pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. What spiders? Good job. Leave. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle. And where I'm going, there aren't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters, and such like that. But the almanac don't list any examples of vermin qua vermin, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. No need to fret over it right now. In any case, the gun is for later. Later? Yup. Much later. Okay. Can I ask about it again? No. What's with these boxes of gears? My daughter Simone left those behind when she went off to school. Figure I should keep them for her. That makes sense. Tears. What's with this box of tears? Or tears? Don't be ridiculous. You can't put one of them in boxes. That don't make any kind of sense. A Kitchen Inc. brand kitchen sink. Oh, a Kitchens Inc. brand kitchen sink. A collection of stains makes its home. Home on the range. Shares. What's in here? Stocks? Scissors. Class rings. That's a very large box, considering that most people own either 0 or 1 class ring. Is this box really full of class rings? Yep, 140 of them. Did you go to college? Did you go to college 140 times? Nah, of course not. I just collect them, is all. Why? Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways. And they're shiny. There's the collection trifecta. Huh, well, okay then. What's with this door? Oh, that's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important here, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. Can I use the bathroom? Sure. How'd you know that door went to the bathroom, though? I always had a knack for knowing which doors led to bathrooms, is all. Well, good for you, I guess. Hi, Okami. Good looking. Hey there, good looking. Aw, what's wrong? Why, I oughta... Oh, no, oh no, oh no. You remember something really embarrassing you did a couple years ago? Ugh. Let's just assume this looks good. Go back to normal. Leave. That's a surprisingly modern toilet for such an old house. You flush Chekhov's toilet, hoping it won't come back to haunt you later. Gain 5 XP. This door looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Ask where it leads. Where's this door lead, I ask you? Spare bedroom. Ain't been used in forever. I don't even bother opening the door since the dust devil got in there. Feel free to use it, help yourself. Though, I doubt you'd find it much use. A dust devil? Yeah, those critters are a real nuisance. Around here. They're attracted to beds that ain't been cleaned under properly. And since I lost my broom back in 26, it's been a real, what's one call it? A nutrient-rich environment? Ordinary little beasts. Real territorial. Okay, I'll be careful. More meat. The handgun's tail. Unlike most old westerns, this one is written from the perspective of a gun. There's something here. I'll find it. Okay, there's probably nothing there. A tasteful arrangement of dried fawns. I'm gonna leave that for later, just in case. Also, I'll put the book away for now. So it looks like mysticality is going to be my main force here. The barn doors are locked. You'd have to be impenetrably dense to wander into those woods. There's nothing on the clothesline except for a pair of socks and an old gun. A rusty pistol. These socks just keep getting wetter. The scarecrow is a bit more intimidating than usual. The crows around it must be real aggressive. So you're moving out? Yep, I finished packing, so now I'm just waiting for the movers to come and take this last load of stuff. You've got movers coming in the middle of the night? No, in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. Can't sleep. I see. So why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. I particularly cared for farming, anyhow. Just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out on a night like this? I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped a bus to Ocean City. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you got a ways to go yet. Yeah, the bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge some. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. Gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically, I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid's a real technical whiz. She built an auto-ominous robotraption to help me with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, after she left, it blew a what's-it-tube and got violent. I'm pretty good with machinery, but when it comes to these newfangled electrics, I might as well be a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked it in the barn. Aha, I see. You're welcome to try our hand against it if you've a mind to it. If you've a mind to. But please, be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits on it. Here's the key. Farmer Chekhov's barn key. The third most common sort of key you'll find on a farm. After dawn and tur. Aww. There you go, buddy. Aww. Look him go. Does he just go back here, or? Well, I want to know where the turtle went. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. I don't want to get into a fight unless I really need to. Enjoy blue cola, the honorable choice. Looks like they drove a boxcar out here and then took the track away. Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. A cheerful-looking hobo toodles idly on the harmonica. Interrupt his tootling. Hi there, I'm coming. Well, howdy there, neighbor. I'm Howie. Please me. I'm not actually from around here, though. Well, the way I see it, this whole country is my home, so everybody's my neighbor. Well, that's nice. Either that, or they're all transplanters who'd better get off of my property. I'm just joshing you, friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Huh. Sure, I'll have some jerky. Clam jerky. It's always nice to get a gift from a kindly stranger, but it's especially nice when that gift is dried flesh. There you are. Can't abide the stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug, but saltier. Come to think of it, that's exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. If you ask me, the locals are a little bit weird. Where are you from? Originally, I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. You rode the rails from Hawaii? Yep, real challenging trip for a first-time hobo, but I made it through all right. You ever think of going back? I only got the one track there, so it was a one-way trip. I might head back for a visit once they've built the second one, though. Huh. Do you live here? Not permanent like, but I've been camped out here a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull to run everyone off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that, but he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle. I don't advise it, though. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once it gets off you. Any plans for the future? Well, word on the wall is that there's camp forming in Ocean City. Fair. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I've never heard that phrase. Is it like through the grapevine? Similar. I see. I'll take my leave. How's knapsack? Is this knapsack your only luggage? Oh, that ain't mine. That's been there since before I arrived myself. Nobody's been able to work out how to open the dang thing. If you can figure it out the trick, you're welcome to it. You inspect the bag, and it appears to be latched with one of those puzzles made out of bent nails and steel wire. Howie wasn't just harmonizing Dixie. Okay. Oh wait, no, there's a gas can in here. 1/3 a gas can. Okay. Hello. Whoa, old class ring. Makes everyone think you attended SIT or mug someone for it. Hang on, can I talk to... Can I talk to Dude Pro back over here? Because he collected class rings. I found this old class ring. You hand it to him and he looks it over. Hey, a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of those faux... I got one of those in faux emerald, but not faux sapphire like this. These are the ones they gave to junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them, so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, not to a jeweler or a pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-carat gold and stone made of glass. A collector would give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested. Actually, you can just have it. Well, thank you. That's very generous. He admires it a bit more and then slips it into the pocket of his overalls. Don't mention it. Oh. Okay. Hello. Historic site. At this exact spot on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T purchased by Hiram O'Crollins, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Barnsley. Oh. I'm sad now. Oh, Turtle Friend. The turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Oh my god, I get to name this turtle. Oh man, what do I name him? What do I name him? Anthrax Juliet the turtle. A turtle is like a slow bandage. Each round of combat, Odin Thorax heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. What did Miller do? Okay. So Odin is going to be more a healer, whereas Miller is more a buffer. Okay. You wouldn't make a dog walk 6 miles in the rain, no matter how bad it wanted it to. Hey there, friend. Any luck on the gas? Well, his gas can. Hey, you found some. Looks nice. Looks like you're about a third way there. I'll keep looking. I found a turtle friend! Best game of the year. Okay. So... as advertised. Replace it. Click. Done. The car is missing its gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. Okay, so at this point, I have 2 fights I can go pick. Although still... I liked Lydia. I was hoping that she would be one of my partners. Oh, Topeka. You hear a lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. Thwack! Oh, jeez. Ouch. That's just a regular scarecrow with gun. You've got enough XP now to learn skill. Open up the character sheet via the top right or hit C. Excellent. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do Miss Calvi this time. Yes. Shoved in there. And sniff the tank. Smells like there's a little gas left in there. A full can, though. How am I doing on health? Okay, I'm still full on health. That's good. You leave the doors open and leave the key in the lock, just in case Elias wants to lock up again later. That's a nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if it had anything in it. You have recurring nightmares about searching for something in one of those. A watering trough from some long-gone livestock. Whoa. Based on the arrangement of objects around it, you conclude that this machine is for turning hay bales into loose hay. A baleful pile of hay. You're not going to get past that thing without destroying it. Well, I'll destroy it then. Black. Rest in parts. 133% full gas can. I had to be a scarecrow. Sorry. I was leaving it behind anyhow. But why'd you go and do a thing like that for? It shot me with a gun. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable then. Never mind. Oh well, I might as well go pick a fight with the dust bunnies. Yes, I'm sure. Whoa. Rock. Jeez, this thing's tough. Thwack. Yeah, no. Goodbye. Yuch. Turtle, no. Should have listened to Chekhov. That's tough dust money. Oh, and therefore I'll be able to actually come back here. Because a lot of this feels like I can come back here at some point. Well, this can don't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did it. Well, whatever. Ready to hit the road? So you're the no stone left unturned type, huh? I expect that. Just let me know when you're ready. No rush. I'll be right here waiting in the pouring rain. I guess it's 1 damage right away, so... You gnaw on the jerky until gnawing is done. You gain an effect slightly clamier. Your body is now approximately 1% clam on account of the small amount of clam you just put in. The swallowing, too. I'll hold off on drinking that for a little bit. So I have 2 muscle now. 1 physical damage, or... I think the bat would let me do 3 damage, because now I have 1 extra muscle. Oh, but now I can go in the barn and actually also force open a cabinet in here. Oh, but that needs 3 muscle. This game is definitely weird. It's not what I expected out of asymmetric. Ah, it's a bull demon. Somebody has placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the floor here in an effort to make a kitchen, I guess. Why is there gasoline in here? Oh, hello. There's carving on the trunk of the tree. It says, "How he loves playing the harmonica." Aww. Uh-oh. It's that railroad bull Howie told you about. Although, railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Take the bull by the horns. Halt, trespasser. Yeet. Gore. Yuch. Bonk. Hey. "200% full gas can." Well, I dealt with that railroad bull for you. You did? Well, now that's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got nothing to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. Some incomprehensible glyphs are scrawled on the wall of the boxcar. Well, I guess there's nothing here for it. Yeah, let's get out of here. He takes a can and empties it into the bus's tank. And with that, we're on our way. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep, the sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Pluckett Street, and realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. What? All ashore, let's go on the shore. Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Disembark. Sail, sail, sail. Going out of business. Sail, sail, sail. Going seems inaccurate. Probably nothing you want in here anyway. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Suits me just fine. I guess a wise man once said, the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Okami. Pleased to meet you, Okami. Say, you might have a couple meat to spare, would you? Sure. Thank you very much, Okami. Well, Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. Probably isn't good use of your time right now. Cola War surplus. The Army surplus store is closed for the night. There's Murray's Antiques. Cheap cologne. Increases your stench armor by 1. Until you use another potion. The note on the door says, please. I think the store sells broken glass in the drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just the people renting it that were condemned. The trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander into any alleyways. The door of the newspaper office is locked, and the windows are boarded up. Looks like Prince really is dead. What if I had at least 7 or 8 more decades left? It's late. The bank is closed. Securibus. Building alone. Alright, well, we walked past it, but let's go ahead and go back to Murray's. Murray's Antiques. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi! You must be Okami. We don't get many customers at this time of night. Or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, jeez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to trip on any of the vintage bric-a-brac as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter was very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? Jessica sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but I wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. We've got to help him. Jessica leads you into the back room, furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques? Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted. Dark magic, real bad mojo, cursed. Are you serious? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, for a second I thought you were making a bathtub gin or something. Are you serious? It's no joke. That's why our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back. That's long. That's the long and short of it. Yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely, I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Great, you hear the door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Hi, hello. The pleasure's all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back room. Great. I could really use some sleep. Well, I'm gonna turn in for the night. Hang on a sec. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need you to do before the night's over. Anything for Uncle Murray. You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a time machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing particularly right on our doorstep. That doesn't sound too good. Yeah, it's not great. I was gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there's literally no time except for the present. What? As in there might not be a future. You don't have to go far. You won't have far to go. But it's just down to the other end of the block, if the readings are correct. This newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's gonna fight. A fight? Heck yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to a newspaper office with Okami and help him get that hat? Okay. Okay, Gabby is ready for action. Let's mosey. Alright, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah. A men's fedora, probably. And I'm supposed to do what? Just break in and take it? Well, not exactly break in. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy's realtor office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here and in bed before you know it. Sweet, let's do this. How you doing, Gabby? It sounds like a cat meowing. Shoot the breeze. You're a real firecracker in a fistfight, huh, Gabby? Gabby likes fighting and dancing. Best two things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. Flap your gums a bit more. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. So, you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes. Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parents flap too. And Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 years. Oh, right, goblins. Oh, well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped a year and a half ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. It's okay. Don't worry too hard to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. Choose some more fat. Yeah, she's recycling. Getting to that point where I don't want to do that much more reading. Calliope. Well, she'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines if she loves those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus next door. Oh yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks from over there. Or two popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Alright. Alright, coffee. Nasty old coffee. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and special programs, or social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report it cuts off briefly, maybe a result of pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the paper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it is very recent innovation. As such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy, but you've given me no choice. Clean your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Tucker, I got that bottle you wanted. I stuck it under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat it out to the proes. Becky, under the water cooler, huh? Surely it's not still there, but it won't hurt to check. Robson, first Hinden, then Carver? Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's karate? Where's the water cooler then? There's fish people! I'll leave it alone for a little bit. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. Huh, what happened on July 22nd, 1917? Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably for the best, as it might be bad for your mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are between 5 and 6 feet tall, hard to judge because of their hunched over posture, and covered with scales that glisten sickly in the dim light, though you can't tell if this is a natural luster or due to being covered in oily sewer filth. More notable, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead there, but saving the dramatic part for last and all. Their huge bulging round eyes glare at you from the darkness, faintly luminous like radium watch dials, and they hiss and glurble at you between rows of pointed shark-like teeth. Gill slits on the sides of their heads open and close like thin, wet mouths, gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets, whichever seems more likely to you. It appears that they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Okay, but there's the fedora. So yeah, I'll come back here. Hang on, what was it? 1917. A top story from that date is the Ocean City comptroller's passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for that for any future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. Tragic certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O'Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, i.e. a person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately, Mr. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise in murderous phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely. What you say? Unlikely. Sure, I didn't just see it. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face in here again, I will give you both the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. How do you even lift it? You must have had, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Pneumatic tube system operation manual. Today's winning racehorses. Gracely's mother, too much corn, and howitzer jacket. Says Dempsey in the interview. There's something here, and I'm going to find it. Okay. Reginald, I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with the pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under the water cooler. What's that all about? Hinden, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up? Do you like the word cockamamie I used up there? A slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. Oh, you heard him. Start using cockamamie. Oh, an accessory. Okay, now I just need a ring, pants, shoes, and hat. Yeah, I already read that. I already took some coffee. I looked through these. But I got a book. Of course I have this. This is a reference manual for citywide network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. Consult the manual. Push the green power on button. Pulled pump engage lever. Adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to A. If the blue indicator light is on, set the suction adjust dial to E. If the green indicator light is on, set the suction. 2 parts time. Okay. So, push green button. Pull the pumping gauge lever. A yellow light is coming on. It doesn't say anything for yellow. Wait, yellow. Turn the knob. So, yellow is a combination of red and green, I believe. So I should set it to between B and C. Well, shoot. Pull the lever, turn the knob. What should I see? Whoa. Well, someone's gonna get very strange mail. Anyhow, what were those things anyway? And what were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Very old manhole cover. Terribly cursed fedora. Simple black fedora. Hang on. A simple black fedora. Black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Nothing good can come of this. Hey, how's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah, well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. It feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't really. More like a feeling of dread. Like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take the hat and go sit it in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into some sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. What? Sorry, I know it's a lot, but let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it and try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you'll just have to give it a try to understand. Who are you? Charles Wallace. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Okami. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Okami. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the Detectatron and the uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. Yeah, it's nothing, really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does the uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figure that Murray found somewhere. Well, that's weird. It's right in the traditional sense. Yep. Anything else I can help you with? Not right now, Charles. Yeah, do I need to... Well, sure, I'm looking fly as heck. Saying it. No sooner have you sat down in time in the machine with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight into the dome, and the hat rattles around there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer. After a good loud minute, flaps limp and wet into your lap. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone, and it's now simply a terrible hat. But the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that curse? See, curses are like energy, Okami. They can't be created or destroyed, only change. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton? Newman, yeah. The time machine knows how to take a curse from one object, put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher conscious spiritualist stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more a Newton Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of this machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. Sounds safe. I'll do that. Federal Reserve. Whoa. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now. I will find in thy border. Tree felled before its time. The ground stained with sin. Yes. It's in Arcadia Ego. Even in Arcadia, there is death. Even in paradise, there is a killer. Thou know who I am, and why I am here. I, Cutter, there has been a Mordor. What knowest thou of Mordor? That I did not do the Mordor, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? Only this. I am one of 3 brothers. One of us always tellins the truth. One of us always lies. The third of us does not specken at all, but honks. I will find in thee a liar. There's no thing I can do to save in thee. I, Cutter, thou art a servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Blessed be. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me, sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sin, but mine do not run to Mordor. Then whose? Look for my brother. Thy brother speckens of 3 brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak in at all, but honks. Thy spicken thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then? No, sire. Something is rotten in the wood, Cutter. I, a Mordor. With perversions at its source. Speaking to me of perversions, I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tell in me? I am troubled by the Mordor, but of it I know nothing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter. I have no doubts. Thy brothers speaking of 3 brothers. I do not honk, sire. I swear in upon it. Never hast thou honking? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. Long may thee grow. I say I cannot do the mortar. Thou lie about honkin tree. Thy brothers honkin not. Thou wouldst lie to the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do mortar in the wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only distraction, thee, whilst I make in my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I am growing. In 100 years, I will hath grown so tall and strong. Thine axe will never fall on me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, murderer. Big rot in the wood today, Cutter. And wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what happened, but as you turn over the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on, it nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Uncursed fedora. The hat is clean, both spiritually and launderily. +1 moxie, +5 to maximum HP. Now all you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of man who goes around wearing fedora. I love it. Nice hat. How'd it go? It worked, I guess? Great. What was it like? I had some kind of crazy dream. There was a woodcutter. That was me, I guess. At these talking trees, and one of them had sinned. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty here for me. Okay, good. Hey, Gabby. How's it going? It's the Beansies. Okami. Chit chat. Ah! What the heck? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except bizarrely a stamp from Hurry's letter. Jacob Marley. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Do you know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's alright. I'll figure it out eventually. Leave them. Full of peanut butter. Tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. Fourth locker's empty. It's filled with cookbooks, but they're all in French. Uncaring emptiness. You slam it shut quickly as to not suffocate. There isn't a seventh one. Okay, fine. I said check the seventh one. Check the seventh one now. Look at the papers. I spent my summer by Okami Thorax Juna, age 6. The summer I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray's funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. An overdue library book. You checked this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. Arfinder, Brianworth Gorvunculus III. Hello there. You must be... She flips through the book on her desk. Here we are. Thorac Junot. Okami, correct you not. Yes, I am Okami Threat. I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class, but I dropped out. I realize certainly. However, you must, however, choose a class. Okay. Now then, it looks like there are 3 classes for you. There's advanced kicking and throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have an overview of card conjuring. This is for cheese wizards. And finally, weird time signatures. This course is for jazz agents. Must be a wizard. As trained chef magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard, elemental cheeses to damage their foes, and soft, soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their allies. I love it. I'm a cheese wizard. You're a cheese wizard, Okami. Brilliance. Now then, there's just a minor matter if you're minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say you've studied what you studied. Applied insectology, the psychology of rocks, and cryptobotany. If this can lead me to spiders, that'd be great. My minor is applied insectology. Ah, an insectologist. You're an expert in bugs and the birds and the bees and such. Yes, except for the birds part. With that, I believe we're done. Feel free to wake up and go about your day. How would I do that? I mean, right side of the tree. Just through the door. My room. Whoa. Subcutaneous Gouda. Blue Brilliant. Swiss Cunning Bewitch. Limburger Limberness. Jeez. Perks. Insectologist. You have intimate knowledge of all the different slimy stuff that comes from the insides of bugs. Gather crafting ingredients from insects. Morning, Kami. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, jeez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. We've gotten kind of accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You can pick out some clothes from the shop out front, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. I'll be alright, thanks anyway. Well, once you got the sleep out of your eyes, I got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for a while now, but it keeps moving around. Mostly the ratings put it at the local speakeasy, at the back end of an alley at the other end of the block. The artifact isn't there right now, but that's where I'd start looking. Maybe you can pick up some clues? Okay, what am I looking for? It appears to be a watch of some kind, a pocket watch. Maybe a wristwatch, I can't be certain. A watch in the speakeasy in the alley. Got it. Anything else? You'll need the password for the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me give you a to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard here. Pretty neat trick. Here's some meat for expenses too. The army surplus is next door. It should have anything you need in case things get rough. That's ominous, but thanks. Hey, Gabby. Shoot. Wow. Okay. I'm probably not gonna go for much longer. I'll go for another half hour at least. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. I'll check out the surplus store. There's a lot of ordnance for a civilian shelf. You think there would be a law against this kind of thing. Dubious grenades. Dangling bags for army stuff. Hi there, my name is Okami. Hello, fellow war enthusiasts. I'm Herschel. Herschel Wood. I imagine it's like hate kind of against medium, okay with it, and heck yeah. So, I'm ambivalent about war. Can I interest you in some fine historical memorabilia? Ask about the dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why does the box say fine grenades then? Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? Dubious cola horse grenades. You try them out next time you're in a fight. And when you're all done, come back here and let me know how it went. Let's see what's for sale. So yeah. Okay. Corroded cavalry saber. Dented bugle. Well, I'm gonna get the field manual. Parmesan missile. Deal 3 physical damage and reduce Moxie by 3. That might be good. We're gonna get this, and I want to make the cat like me. So, go back to the cat. Let me feed you Sardines, cat. You give her a nice scratching and she purrs and goes back to sleep. Calliope's boon. Calliope's affections have reinforced you against slings and arrows and mice and birds of the world. I like the cat. I like cat. I really want cat. Okay, so this, unlike West of Loathing, actually plays out a lot more like an RPG. Okay, so I can still go back in there. The door locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, a three-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of the three heads has a name: Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete. The keyhole is deep in its maw. Hang on. Securibus. This might have something to do with why the bank is out of business. Oh, like Phylax. The head of Phylax lets the key inside easily enough, but offers up incredible resistance when you try to turn it. Heracles would have to use up all 12 labors just to get this thing going. Methapon. Okay, so I can't open this until I have those skill attributes. That's interesting. Password. Fiddlesticks? Okay, come on in. You better not be a proey. I'm not. Scout's honor. Speak easy, friend. Aren't those the fish? Aren't those the fishermen from the Watchful Eye basement? You're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hi. Beat it, bud. We're off the clock. I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like, Dickens, Flaubert, the Brontes. Can you tell me about Dickens? I think his books are too long. What about Flaubert's? I think his books are too long. What about the Brontes? I think their books are too long. What books are the right length? None. Okay, this is helpful. Enjoy your drinks. Oh, right. I have this. Okay. Spittoon has been placed in a really challenging height. Maybe you can ask the bartender about it some other time. Fancy Dan. I'm Fancy Dan the cocktail man. Pleased to meet you, Dan. How do you happen to know? Do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps because you have a watch on you. Sorry, baby. The only one around here who carries a pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up our legitimate hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. I'm sorry. From whom? From the mob guys who we always get it from. Whither went Oliver? The old refrigerator factory. I see. How do I get there? Thanks. Oh, wrong napkin. Here. He takes the napkin back, gives you a different one with a couple of icons scrawled on it. Take the napkin. Oh. It's Tick Napkin. Dan points to one of the icons on it. Wear hair behind Mary's store on Plunkett Street. So if you go out of the alley and then head straight to the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Thanks, Dan. Don't mention it, baby. Want a drink for the road? First one's in the house. What drink do you have here? Beer? I have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. Bottoms up. Drink the beer? You've had better beer, but you've definitely had worse beer. Oh, never mind. So he seems to be dancing to a different song than the other people. Looks like he's making ethereal music with spirit-filled glasses. Got a gauze pad, which removes bleeding. Charcoal briquette restores 5 HP and cures poison. Won't budge. It must be barred shut from the other side. Hey Dan, your spittoon is kind of inconvenient. Nah, baby. That spittoon isn't for spitting in. That's gone out of style now that mass-produced cigarettes are readily available. Anyway, that's a bona fide historical artifact. What, really? That's right. Belonged to a famous adventurer from Frisco, just before the turn of the century. Really? Who? Well, nobody's exactly sure. A lot of people think it belonged to Mumfler Fumperdink. A strong theory, because if there's one thing we know about that cat, it's that he loved spittoons. But other people say it belonged to a fella by the last name of Thernlion. And a whole lot of other people claim it belonged to a whole lot of other people. But there's one thing we know for sure about the spittoon. Whoever's it was, they didn't use it for spitting into. They wore it as a hat. What? Ew, gross! Right? They sure got into some weird stuff back then. Yeah, no kidding. No! I want to reach into it. Dang it. Although Mumfler Fumperdink. Gosh. I like the little light effect. I don't know if you guys see that, but there is like a little light effect up here every time I step in and out of the building. Okay. A hobo nods pleasantly as you pass and tips his battered hat to you. Howdy, feller. My name's Billy Bob Nichols. I haven't been able to find any work around here. Any chance you could spare 4 meat? So as I can go buy some caviar? I'd be real grateful. Caviar? Not just say a sandwich? Oh, aim high, I figure. I don't know what I'd call 4 meat caviar, but it is aim high. I'm a little short, sorry. Well, can't fault you then. Times are rough all around. Good luck to you. Toll booth was obviously stolen and dragged here. Whoa there, buddy. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like I said, club members only. What kind of club is it? It's a fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Fop bum egg? I've never heard of it. How do I join? Are you thick? I'd have thought it was obvious, pal. You give us meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500 meat. Clancy, I told you knock off that repeating business. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of meat? You could try panhandling with some of the other bums over at Goldwith Park. Where's that? Just north and west of here. You can't miss it. Yeah, you can't miss it. Oh, for the love of Mike, Clancy, drop it. Gabby strikes up a conversation. So you're new to Ocean City. First time at it? Yeah, that's right. What things have you got of it? Well, to be honest with you, it seems a little run down. Yeah, Scabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? Yeah, it's games there, and future teller. Well, it does sound like a cat wearing pajamas. Ocean City Boardwalk. Go check it out. Well, hey there. Pleased to meet you, Okami. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Nothing much. Just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card money down here in the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? Well, there's a fella already running a game down the way. And I prefer not to step on his toes, just a matter of professional courtesy, you see? I see. And also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing. I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. You know, I can help. Well, that's real kind of you. I see I'm looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Not right now. Pop inside. Not just now, thanks. Some more bills. There's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't the jump at your host fit, baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks. I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny too, baby. I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your roof says Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. But there's something I need first. A face, a portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio. A face. Your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat, and all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat, and then we're both gonna be rich. Rich! Me with my portfolio, and you with the 30 meat. I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Well, gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be a different hat every time. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, how about this hat? Here's me, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon, okay? Hey, do you still need a cup of joe? Thanks, pal. You're a real good egg. She gives you a jaunty wave and it waves off. Aw. Step right up. Test your strength and agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, sir. Care to face the challenge of a lifetime only for 10 meat? What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age. Throw dirt to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing. At the same time? No thanks. Not with that attitude, you won't. What? Oh, first aid. Cooking for help. Oh. Healed her. Okay, so this is something I got to come back for at some point. Okay. I was gonna say, this kid is having fun right here. It's a long pier, but you don't want to take an even longer walk off of it. Tony Fiasco. Goldthwaite Park. Botanical Gardens to the left, Statue Plaza to the right, Fountain Plaza up, along with the Lepido Observatorium and Science Center. So all through that way. Sandals makes life a beach. What is with these game developers making this stuff so stupid but amazing? Aside about this, Pointy Rocks. Presented to Goldthwaite Park, November 13th, 1922, by Margaret Ocean City Comptroller. A few of my favorite Pointy Rocks. Well, it looks like the sign has been graffitied. The Dart's Botanical Garden is locked. Probably they don't want any of the plants to escape. Hi there. Is something wrong? Huh? Oh, sorry, fellow. I don't want to seem rude, but I'm much too busy to chat. I'm stuck running this place by myself, and there's about a million things to do. Well, I could use a little extra pocket meat. How about I help you out? That'd be great, except new city regulations disallow hiring random part-timers. Since this is a municipal park, only official government contractors are allowed to work here. There's a law against side quests? Why? Just be a thorn on my side, as far as I can tell. It's not like any of these tasks are dangerous or anything. You got kind of a cagey look on your face when you said that. Okay, well, 2 of them are dangerous, but that isn't even half. I've submitted a request for help weeks ago and still haven't heard anything back. Well, you're in luck. I just so happen to be an official government contractor. That'd be terrific, except I'm going to need to see some proof of that. You believe that I'm an official government contractor. Well, you do have the official government contractor wave down pat. That's good enough for me. Great. What do you need me to do? Well, that depends. What kind of contractor are you? I'm an exterminator. Oh, great. We got some real trouble at our Lepidopteritorium, your butterfly zoo. A bunch of horrible monsters got in, and I'm afraid they're going to hurt the butterflies. Some of them are rare and expensive. Can you describe these monsters? Nope, I very deliberately did not get close enough to look at them. Can't promise there's anything you'll need in there, but feel free to borrow whatever strikes your fancy. So that's awful. Thank you. Paperclip. Comfy hat lining. Oh boy, oh boy. Maintenance overalls. Hey, mister, can you spare a little meat? Sure. Thanks again, my man. Leave him to keep elbowing. Perhaps if I... There's nothing beyond the reach of science, and there's also nothing beyond the edge of the science center. Why does he just have an elbow? That's what I don't understand. Is there anything over here? A rock. You found it. The world's least remarkable rock. Oh, whoop. So I can leave that way, apparently. The Leppy... The butterfly zoo. Oh my goodness! There's crickets in here. This must be where the butterflies sleep and dream when they're Zhuangzhu. Well, nothing for it. That's what I'm here for. Sam Swiss. Thwack. Cricket chop. No! How dare you all? You've won. You've exterminated approximately 40% of the giant crickets. Excellent. I have 50 XP. I gotta buy this because I like getting more gains. I like my gains. Fashion sense. Okay. So I probably do want to increase my strength next. Wow. Kite and hurl. Yeesh. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, hang on. I gotta go talk to somebody. Oh. Huh. Dude. Oh, he probably wants me to use all of it. Jack purchased a set of encyclopedias. No. I thought you might say that. Understandable, understandable. Well, what if we told you this was no ordinary encyclopedia? You would? Grants an upgradable skill. Hurt 'em all. Gives sleaze armor. Eh. No thanks. I see. You want a book? You just don't want all of these people seeing you buy it. He sweeps his arm around, gesturing nobody. What? I'll find you later. Somewhere more private. Okay, so Dude Bro actually wants me to use all the grenades, which might as well. Yeesh. It just explodes on me. Jeez. Might as well try it again. Ow. Is it still a bird bath if it's for butterflies? Thanks. Statue polisher? I need stench armor. Okay, so that's what the cologne is for. You could smell worse. Cola Wars soldier. Carinthia Besten Basel, mayor of Ocean City, 1805 to 1823, is credited with putting Ocean City on the map by suggesting maybe we should build a dock here or something so boats can park here. Oh, I know about the soldier dude. War always doesn't change. May the forces of the Red continue to dominate and refresh forevermore. Dedicated in 1919 by the National Cola Association. Oh, is this an owl? There we go. It's a granite sculpture of an owl skeleton. A statue hand-chiseled from photo reference Enchanted to Drive Away Mice was gifted to Ocean City in 1902 by Hobart Bupperts. The soldier of a new generation. Here's to all the brave boys in blue who took the ultimate challenge. Dedicated 1919 by the Ocean City VCW. Daniel Ocean founded Ocean City in 1770, and on his deathbed in 1804 requested that visitors to this monument only view the statue from the left, as he felt that was his better side. Then he thanked me. I was happy to provide an opportunity to work and stuff. Here's your official city payment. Anything else need done? Landscaper. Perfect. Our carnivorous plant exhibition is in the botanical gardens. It's gotten out of control. When you say out of control, as in this is less a job for prune and shears and more a job for a baseball bat with nails in it. Well, I'll get on it. You enter the garden and find it overrun by dangerous-looking weeds. Plain sword leaf. There's a really sharp stalk of it that you can probably take if you were careful. These were Moxie. Northern palm tree. Do not punch. Don't tell me what to do. Conk. Ouch. Oh, tea. As a control system for the botanical garden's extremely complicated watering system. Oh, hey, barrel cactus. Be removed due to prohibition. Dang it. Oh, hello. Yeah, no. Fuck. Spore burst. Huh. Jeez, Odin. Swordleaf sword. Joshua tree. Named for its discovery, David E. Tree. Whatsland's nasty bramble. Donated by a patron with no regard for the safety of the staff. Eyegrass. Caution. Avoid prolonged eye contact. And a bone tree. Highland bone brush. We are beginning to believe that this specimen was donated as a joke. Drink plants while looking at plants. Hello, bush. Thanks. Plumber? Well, that's plumb convenient. Our fountain stopped running because it requires a real specific water pressure, and the pressure we get it from the municipal water supply has gone unreliably lately. So I need someone to go down and adjust it. I'll unlock the manhole for you. That's easy enough. Oh, I know what we're doing. Got it. Woohoo! Okay. The fountain appears to be fountaining correctly now. There was a problem at some point. Back up and running. Anything else you need? Oh, that depends. What kind of contractor are you? I am a security guard. Security guard? That's awfully humble for a police officer. But I mean, since municipal police forces was entirely replaced with contractors, you might as well call yourself a cop, right? All the rest of them do anyway, but that's neither here nor there. There's a hobo that's been hanging out by the park fountain. I'd like to move him along. He's causing trouble? No, not as such. Everyone likes him, but busking in the park is against city ordinance. And rules are rules, you know? Well, alright. Hey, I need you to leave the park. You what? Yeah, sorry, but the caretaker says you've got to go. There's a city ordinance against busking out here. He says. Funny how that only starts getting enforced after I stop giving that bozo a cut. Of course, you and I both know only the police can actually run me off out of here, and you ain't no flatfoot. That's true. I need bewitch a mysticality. I'll be back when I think of something. Oh wait, no, bewitch. Bewitch. Yeah. I need more XP. Randy Mac. Where is it? Ocean City Hobo Camp. Hey man, this is Doughboy territory. If you want to walk down this street, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? Okay, here. I don't have 5 meat. How about 5 knuckles? Cool. Loaf bush. Flip. Freshly baked roll. I got a chef's hat. +2 to magical weapon attacks. And Doughboy. Doughboy loaf. I can't say that. You're pretty good on that harmonica. Howdy, they call me 52 Teeth Thompson. Or just 52 for short. Is that because of the 52 white keys on the piano? Nope. That's quite the piano. Brought this baby with me. Due to supply chain difficulties, Grub Car is currently bring your own grub. Should I? Probably shouldn't mess around here. You'll wake people up. Whoa. Yeah, that's why I was saying about, like, that light effect there. Hey, Gus. Gosh. Hobo literacy. You're a level 1 student of the Hobo alphabet. Weigh my feet down. Oh, that's amazing. Five's the whole thing. I've tried to grow some socks as well, but that's much trickier. I can imagine. Oh, there's some marks over here on Plunkett. I'm afraid not. That just won't do. What if you should? What if you should have to cut? What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man set before he scurries off before you can talk to him. No, there was some hobo literacy down here. The code reads Sandwich, April 18th, 1858. What's that all about? Oh, there is, oh, pressed ham panini. Excuse me, sir. Do you fear for your own safety in this dangerous city of hoodlums and criminals? I carry 3 spare changes of underwear on me. I carry 3 spare changes of underwear, and I've used one already today. Friend, I think I have much more convenient solution to your problems. Okay, what are you selling? He holds a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of tiny pistols you've ever seen. Derringers. with one of these up your sleeve, or in your sock, or whatever you can think to hide it, personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Are concealed pistols legal in the state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? Only 30 meat. Sure, I'll buy one. I certainly won't regret being able to make my rent payment to Mr. Brewster. Who's Mr. Brewster? She runs a boarding house for traveling salesmen. Gets real scary when rent's late. Maybe I'll check it out. Miss Brewster's. St. Polycarp's Cathedral. Fustulent Gulch. Oh, hey. Nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least got some translation practice. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I couldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone serious crime. And I won't have these hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Somebody has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file upstairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Excuse me? I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Or, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those meant something about murder. Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Maybe I can help. My name's Okami Thorak Junot. I am kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. What? Sure. That's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I could pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Oh, thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He's a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I'll lock the doors so that no one can mess around in there. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up there. This game is definitely a lot of fun. Normal. Yep. 11. Pacifist mode. Ooh. Arachnophilia, arachnophonia, arachnophobia. Skip confirmations, removes food potion and cat boon effect replacement confirmation dialogues, etc. Okay. Alright, well, regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here. I just wanted to get this stream done today. I'll probably stream this again tomorrow while thinking over the night. Alright. Thank you everyone who came and watched, and I'll see you hopefully again tomorrow. Have a good night.